Hi, my name is Steven Peters, but I think on record you guys know me as Blair Steven Peters. Call me Steven. Um, I I really wanted to sign up for these courses because I think it would really help me progress into my future because I'm tired of doing the job I'm doing. It gets old. I've been in the restaurant industry for 7 years. It's the job that never ends. So it's time to move on to something a bit more exciting. I love drawing. I love painting. Watercolor is really the only medium I know for painting, but I'm getting really good at it. I play guitar. I cook. I'll always have that passion for cooking. It's an art form that'll just never die. Um, I really want to get in this program because, believe it or not, I've had this obsession with tattoo designs since I was just a young child. And that's kind of what I've always wanted to do since I was about like 8. So graphic arts and fundamental arts really helps me. It'll help me really just push through my career, and I'm really hoping you guys can help me out with that. I thought I'd just show you some of the designs that I've done. A couple of T-shirt designs that I've come up with. I thought they were pretty cool. I call this one King Skull. A lot of filigree, a lot of contrast. I think it'd be really cool. Just find that somewhere on someone's shirt someday. I thought that'd be awesome. And this one, thought it was pretty neat. Skull, kind of shadowy, emerging out of a heart with wings. Something different, something neat. And something else that it kind of hit me, and I drew this when I realized it was time for a career change, and I call this one the Burnout. It's a chef. He's having a cigarette. There's kind of like a dreamscape of what the kitchen is, the prep list, and it's a physically and mentally demanding job. Like it's not for everyone, and like you really have to push through it. But I'll just leave it to one of my cook friends someday. I drew this one when I was going through a bit of a depression. You know, um, so much can drive you crazy, the center cannot hold. It really described how I was feeling at that time. Just torn between good and evil and just ready to snap at any moment. And I feel it really grabs mental health for not just me, but probably for a lot of people. I've been working on some of my lettering. Trying to come up with some original stuff. I thought this was pretty cool, handcraft. It kind of describes like your everyday thing. Your hands are one of the most important tools you'll ever have working in any industry. For me, it's always been labor jobs, cooking, raising my kids, drawing. Like everything to me is just handcrafted. And I did this one. God never gives more than you can handle. It's kind of like a never give up kind of thing. There's don't worry about right now because tomorrow it's going to be better. God never gives you more than you can handle. Some of my other small pieces here. We call that one Lockhart. It's black and gray, lots of filigree, some fine cushion pattern and stuff like that. I think this is also during one of my depressive states, but I thought it was really cool. Take it how it is. I did this one. I call this one the greatest love story ever. It's about life and death. Life and death were madly in love, but they could never be together. So life would always give death gifts to show her eternal love. Did a tiger. I'm really proud of this one, actually. This one took about 12 hours, I think, in total. Heavy saturation. I think I got the angle right, the reflection in the water, the background. I'm really proud of this one. I did this one as a wedding invitation for someone. They wanted a country western theme, so I went with cowboy boots, rope, saddle, hay bale. I did like a bridal cowboy hat. They absolutely loved the design, and I was happy to make it for them. This is kind of a darker image, I guess. I'm not sure how well it shows up in the video, but it's a skull, pen and ink well, melting candle, books in the background. It just kind of reminds me of like like a place of solace, you know, just I'm going to go down here, I'm going to do my own stuff, nobody bother me kind of thing. And this is probably the most romantic piece I've ever done, next to Life and Death, but I call this one Just the Two of Us. It's just two people on a beach, you know, very private, having a picnic. There's basket, hat, wine bottle, fireplace, canoe, birds going into the sunset. I mean, of course, a pirate ship somewhere in there. You know, I thought it was really nice. And the last two paintings, like this one and the skull, they were just paintbrush to paper. There was no thinking it out on paper previously, no stencils or anything like that. So, you know, it was straight from the brain, and it took a lot of thought. I'm really hoping you guys can help me out in my education, you know, hone what skills that I do have, give me skills that I don't have, which is be really important for me. I mean, whether I become a tattoo artist down the road or a graphic designer or whatever may come, you know, it's really important for me that I do something with my life, because there's no time like the present. And I hope to hear back from you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the fall.